All right, so I'm going to use Courtney's model here to demo sort of how to add materials into a custom family you've made. I'm assuming she used the generic one. This process is going to be the same whether or not you use a generic template or a furniture template. What the issue is that this family itself contains its own material information. So that's kind of where the disconnect happens in a very simple version of this. So before we do anything, I'm here on manage materials. I'm going to set up the two that she wants. She wants an ash wood and a blue material too. So what happens is it's these default ones it wants to use. So we're going to right click here on default. I'm going to duplicate this one. I'm going to rename it to, so we're going to call this default. We're going to call this ash wood. And in a couple minutes, I'm going to add that material to it also. Did I just say ash wall? Oh no, there it is. Okay. This default one here, I'm going to right click, say duplicate, and I'm going to call this one default. Let's see, what was this? I think blue risers is the color she's going to have for that. All right, so the first one for the ash wood, I'm just going to click on this guy right here. We're going to need to find that wood material. It's down here if I go to the materials library. So this will open up all the materials in Revit. I'm just going to put in ash so it comes up a little quicker. What I want to use is pictures out of the appearance one. There's flooring. I'm not sure which one she wants to use, so I might go back and double check. But there's also the just wood itself. There's the white ash. I'm going to use that one for now, and I can go back and edit it if that's not what she wants. But we're going to click these two little blue arrows, close that up. That now has this default ash wood, has that texture. The graphics are there. We want to click on use render appearance. So we're not looking at gray. We'll hit apply. We'll hit OK. Now, if all goes well, when we paint this, they should be painting in the ash color. So then I go back over to modify. I get the little paint tool, paint, and now when it comes up, it's one of my choices here at the top. So I'm going to paint this texture, this top here. I think it's her steps too. So we'll go like this too. Oh, that guy there, that guy there. Now remember, the colors in here are going to be really weird depending on what angle you're at. But if I angle around, sometimes depending on where I'm at, I will see a better wood texture. Right now it's very bright and yellow. But hopefully we'll get a more normal wood when we get it in there. I'm going to pause for a second because I got to go double check on what per blue color is, but then I'll start it back up again. All right, so the blue color she wants, we're going to make this materials. Well, we're going to edit the one we have. So we're going to go over to manage materials. And here's this default blue. So this guy here doesn't have an appearance. It's like doesn't have a picture associated with it. It just has a Roy G. Biv number. And she gave it to me as, let's see, I think it's, what do we got? G40. And let's see, blue is 56. And wait, do I have that right? Oh, no, I had it wrong. It was 40. Sorry, she gave it to me in order 40, 56, 73. 56, 73. All right, there you go. Okay, so it's like a navy blue. Cool. So we'll say hit OK, apply. Now I believe it's just the risers here. We might not see them too much because we're at this funny angle. So again, it's back to modify and the paintbrush. And this time it's, oh, see what happened? I changed the actual default here to blue, but I also have this blue riser one. So we're gonna kind of hover in there and see how like in kind of like similar to SketchUp, you can see that square sort of light up. So that's now blue. That one's blue. It's coming up more black than blue, but hopefully when we pull it in the model, it'll be blue. So we're gonna click here. Oh, I missed a riser there. There, there, there. And let's see right here. And then this part is supposed to be actually the ash wood. So we're gonna put the ash wood here. I hope we didn't mix it up on her. Let's see, yep, the top of the steps. Okay, yep, I'm just double checking her note. That's how we want it. All right, so this one's looking okay so far. So we're going to load, I'm going to save it first to send it back to her. And now we're going to load it into the project. I'm going to load it into my own floor plan and we'll see kind of what it looks like there. There shouldn't be another, oh, you know what? Hold on. Before we do anything, we're going to not load it in, and we're going to save it as something else because Courtney saved it as family, so it's overriding something else that I made as family. So I'm going to say save as, it's a family, and I'm going to name this one Courtney's Risers. So whoops, and get that little R out of there. Okay, there we go. So now it's saved. It's not going to overwrite whatever I have in there. Now I'm going to load it back into the project here under my final project. I'll pause while it's bringing it in here. Let's see. All right, so here they are in one of my views. I put them in on the level 1 floor plan. Oh, they're way over here. Actually, here it is. Oh, that's the wrong one. We've got so many things open right now. Here it is. Okay, so I stuck it here in this hallway, made a picture of it. Here it is in color. And let's see if it works in Enscape too. So far that's looking good. It looks like it's got the wood and the blue that we want. And then we're gonna go over to Enscape and run that guy and just see how that's looking too. So hopefully we've got that. We're looking at another room right now. So we'll do this guy. All right, so here it is in Enscape. It's looking pretty good. The paint's coming out nicely. The wood on the steps. It looks like I might have missed this corner right here from painting that blue. So I can go back in the model. So I'll show you how we'll do that quick in case you have issues like this too. Let me see which, I have so much up here. All right, that's her old one. Here it is here. So I've got to shimmy it around, and yeah, see how that's gray instead of this like what's hopefully the dark blue. So we're going to click on this. Make sure I have the blue risers, click that square and see how it just changed that. And then I'm going to load it back into project, say okay. It's probably going to ask me to overwrite. I do want it to overwrite now because I want it to catch that bit of paint. And then we'll see what that looks like in the 3D view again. And it should be coming in just right. All right, so here it is here. It's hard to see on this little angle right here, like turning my head around my own computer. But if we go into the Enscape model, we can swivel it around a little bit more easily. We can see that, yes, it indeed is painted in there. When I zoom in, this texture of this wood is a little funny, so might not be exactly what she wants. It almost looks like it's small bits of like floor paneling, so I might go change that just to give her better rendering of that. But hopefully it's the color and type of wood we want in there. All right, so send me your models if you need help tweaking them. I know this is sort of a complicated process after you've built something from scratch, so I do not mind helping you out with this at all.